This is Willan, and I am going to talk about habits today when it comes to our health and wellness. A lot of us really want to make a change with our health and wellness, but I know that there are times it's very hard to stick to those healthy habits, right? Whether it's like fitness, exercising, drinking water the way you would like to, staying hydrated, and that sort of things, or even planning your meals, cooking. Life gets really really busy, and I know that we sincerely want to live a healthier life. We would sincerely want to we want to feel better, but there are times it is challenging, right? Because schedule, because time. Some of us have a family. Some of us have busy jobs. So how do we keep a healthy lifestyle with all of those things happening in our lives? Well, one of the things I know for me that I continue to explore is creating habits that last a lifetime. And so we're going to talk about that today. So I hope that you find that information helpful, and I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, and let's get at it. So when it comes to habit, so habit is you get like a routine and you do it over and over and over again. That's how when I think about habit, I think about that. Whether it's like when we were young, we started brushing our teeth, um, twice a day, um, morning and night, floss, as we got older. But over time, it became a second, way. It's like a second nature. And so when it comes to our health and wellness, we love our health. We want to feel great, but there are certain things that is challenging for us to become habit. And habit also is something that is done in the brain. That's a physical change as well. So how can we create habit when it comes to our health and wellness? Well, so again, we live in a society that loves to have things quick and microwave, I guess. That's whole mindset. But when I look at habits, I look at it where it's something that we start doing in increments. So, for example, if you once you start exercising, maybe you start with one day you start for 5 minutes, where it's like push up or sit up, um, and then the next day you add another 5 minutes. You can do jumping jacks, whether if it's walking, if that's what you like, you can go for like a 10-minute walk, 15-minute walk. The next day you add another 10 minutes, and the next day after that, and so on and so forth until it becomes a second nature. And then just giving yourself specific goals, whether it could be okay for 3 months, I'm gonna do this for this amount of time, maybe 3 times a week, and I want to increase it. So it's increments building up to the point where by 3, 6 months, a year, it just becomes something that your body get used to. And then just really creating, how do we create habits? We have to have the time. We have to make the time and making it a priority, because we know that if we don't take care of our health, no one else will. Believe me. If we don't make time to cook our food, no one else will for us. So unless you do have money, you have someone that you can get to do that for you, or you can get food at a place where you know that they are making meals that are quality and they are healthy, and you know what's being put in them. But again, I would recommend that we take time out for ourselves. Just like you take time out to go running, jogging, walking, dancing, swimming, that you take time out to figure out, okay, what kind of vegetables do I like? What kind of wholesome foods do I like? What is my meat being raised at? Because those things are very important. Sometimes we want to do the right things, but do we know the environmental factors of the quality of the food we're eating? Things like what pesticide they put in our food. Like these things take time to explore, even though we're not food majors, nutrition majors. We live in a time where these things are so important, because we're battling something bigger when it comes to the environment, to our food, and what's put in our food, and how far food have traveled, and all of those things. Supplements, what is in your supplement if you do take one. Your water, you know, from how your water is, taken care of, to the point where you're drinking bottled water, filtered water. I always tell people long term, don't do bottled water because of the bottles, the plastics, those things can disrupt hormones. So, but just really creating habits that's gonna last for a lifetime. So again, first choose what it is that you want to make become a habit, whether it's exercising 3 times a week, 5 times a week, 7 times a week, and for how long you're gonna exercise. Is it 10 minutes? And then you build on that 15 minutes, 20 minutes, then 30 minutes until it becomes an hour a day, whatever it is that interests you. But I think the heart of the matter is taking what you want to become a habit seriously, because we have a lot of things that take our time, and unless you're willing to take your health seriously, something else will take that place. you know whether it's like, okay, let me choose quality food, let me go grocery shopping, let me do research. Take time to research what's in your food. Take time to go grocery shopping. Write down your plans, and it's not going to be perfect all the time, but I think if we start here, where we start taking our health seriously, we're going to take those things seriously. Where we cook, we exercise, we sleep. And again, that might take you 3 months, 6 months, 9 months to a year to get to the habit where you feel like, man, this is making a difference, a real change. Being patient with yourself, but being consistent. Consistency is very big when it comes to working on those habits. So, and also, just really always being willing and open to learning. Um, Digging deeper, figuring out, okay, I'm an individual, something may work for somebody else. I see them doing this. If this exercise is not working for you, find a different exercise that will work so that you can stick with it. So, again, finding that thing that you want to work on, creating a habit, consistency where it becomes second nature. And then as you're trying out a different exercise, because again, just like food, there's different fruits, there's different vegetables. Find out the stuff that works for you, the meat that you like, protein, carbohydrate, grains, vegetables, all these things, supplements, things that your body's telling you, this works for me. But it must be the work that you go after, and not trying to copy. I mean, you can learn from other people, but not copy what somebody else is doing, because again, you are different from somebody else in every level. So focus on creating your habit, focusing on figuring out, okay, what is good for me, and whatever it is that's good for you, do it, stick with it. And if it doesn't work, find something else and try to stick with it. But I would say, be patient with yourself. Give it time. Time is, is goal, time. And then, you see over time, you see things start to change, switch around. Because just like it takes a long time for us different disease to be created in our bodies, it's going to take some time for you to figure out what is going to work to bring you health and wellness. So I hope this video is able to guide you and help you to figure out what you want to do when it comes to being successful in your goals, and how to create great habits that's going to give you result, and that's going to last a lifetime. And then in return, you can help not only yourself, but the people around you. And you can feel amazing, and you can feel free, because I feel like if we spend more time focusing on us and what our needs are, and creating those habits that work for us, we would not be running here and there and being so confused about what's out there, what everyone else is doing. Don't focus on what everyone else is doing. Focus on you, and it will benefit you. It will go such a long way. Well, I hope this helps. Again, this is Wellness by Wolan, and I hope that if you have any question, put it in the chat. Send me a message, and whatever way I can help, I will get back to you. Subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.